Hey guys, welcome back to the Tiny House Sessions. My name is Jennifer Barger, and I'm so happy to have with me today Mason Embers.
Hey guys!
Welcome, Mason, to the Tiny House.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Awesome in here.
Yeah, it's cozy, it's cute. I love it.
It is. Me too.
I like to set up my flowers and I don't know. It's just fun.
Love this sign right here.
Thank you, my
That's
little
so
light
much
bulb
personality.
sign. I am excited to interview you today. I have a few questions for you, so let's get right to it.
Let's do it.
Alright. So, how old were you when you started playing music?
I was around 12,
Okay.
around 12 to 13. Basically, I just got up one day in the summer of 2016,
Yeah.
and I didn't really have any type of inspiration. Like most people, they see a guitarist or some musician or a singer, and they're like, I want to be like that person.
Right.
And then they try to imitate that person. But for me, I basically just woke up one day in the summer, and I told my parents, I said, I just want to learn a guitar.
Yeah.
I've always liked music since I was very little. You know, we've got the home recordings of me with the sunglasses on playing Stevie Wonder on the little keyboard, but for the most part I just kept on listening throughout most of my life.
Yeah.
But when I was 13, I just decided I'm just going to go for it.
Right. And did you ever have professional training with guitar or vocals or anything?
Not classical training,
Okay.
but I did have guitar. I've had guitar lessons for
Okay.
the past 4 years.
Nice.
But yeah, my teacher Eric, he's really good, and he's actually my producer now.
Oh, that's
Because it morphed from just guitar lessons to he's actually producing all my songs now, so that's awesome.
Wow, that's really neat.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Okay, so you write a lot of original music, right?
I do. Yeah.
So what is kind of the process you approach with writing your own music?
Man, that's a hard question. It really is because I'm so spontaneous with everything to do with music. I have no methodical approach. I have no plan, no steps
Right.
really. My songwriting process is just sitting down with an instrument and noodling around until something catches my ear.
Okay.
So most of the time I'll just be playing, not thinking about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then the second that my ear picks up on something, then I roll with it.
Okay.
And lyrics just kind of come naturally. Most of the time I just do some type of scat singing
Okay.
over the melody, and then I refill it with lyrics, but I never start with lyrics.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the two sides of songwriting. Some people start with lyrics, some people don't.
Yes, and I
Um,
love how it's different for everybody.
Yeah, it really is. And I never start with lyrics. I don't know why. It's just not how I've rolled with it, but maybe one day I will. Who knows?
Who are some of your biggest influences in music? Who are some of your favorite artists out there?
Okay, so from a songwriting perspective, from just a musical perspective in general, Tom York of Radiohead is probably my biggest influence in my songwriting. And even if the songs I have out now, don't really reflect that much, I feel like down the road, people are going to be able to
Yeah,
be like, oh, he's definitely inspired by Radiohead. I also love people like David Bowie,
Mhm.
and that's more of a, there's two types of influences that I have, and I think this goes for everyone. There's the purely musical
Right.
influence, but then there's the also style and social influence.
Right.
And David Bowie, his fashion and his iconic style that's an influence too, but Roger Waters of Pink Floyd, that's another big one.
Yeah.
Roger was actually going to be here in Atlanta
No!
on my birthday, and it got canceled, unfortunately.
No!
But next year, hopefully.
That's so sad.
Yes, but Roger, he's one of my favorite musical inspirations for sure. And some modern ones because I also like a lot of modern legends in the making right
Yeah,
now.
sure.
Ruben Nielsen of the band Unknown Mortal Orchestra.
Okay.
Love him. Archie Marshall, aka King Cruel. I absolutely adore his stuff. I've been listening to his new album on repeat every day.
I didn't listen to it. I haven't listened to that one.
You need to. It's great. I don't know. I don't have a really specific criteria that makes me gravitate towards someone.
Right.
It just really depends on. It just depends on my mood, or it just depends on the atmosphere I get from the song.
Sure. Here's a fun question. If you could choose an artist to perform with, who would it be?
That's a tough question because there's so many people that could serve for a good answer.
Yeah.
In this case, for a while I thought, Tom York, obviously, because I just love him and his style and his music. But in recent times, especially in the past year, I've kind of, I'm a big fan of Billie Eilish. I'm sure you've all heard of her. I'm sure everyone knows about her by now. But I think that she would be my choice to perform with or to open for, to work with. Because she's not just an influence musically, but just her as a person. There's people, like I said, that influence you in both ways.
Sure.
But I think, everyone just loves her as a person. So I think she'd be my biggest influence. I mean, she'd be my person that I'd love to perform with. And I think we'd just have a fun time. Because, someone like Tom York, I feel like we'd make a killer song together, but I don't feel like we'd connect as well, because, he's older and has different mindsets and views, but I feel like Billy and me, we're the same age and we have a lot of the same views and opinions, so I think that we could have a better connection.
And that could create something awesome.
So I think she'd be the answer.
So if you see this one day, Billie Eilish, Mason Embers.
Boom.
Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. I'm excited to collaborate on a few songs, a few of your originals.
Sure. Yeah.
So before we end our interview, do you have any upcoming events or projects that you've been working on that you'd like to share?
Well, I have something that just happened.
Sure.
I just released my second single off of my upcoming debut album. It's called World, and you can find it on all streaming platforms, and you can watch the music video on YouTube.
It's awesome. I've been watching it.
And so, I basically just said the upcoming thing too. The album will be probably early this fall, but I do have another single coming soon.
That's exciting!
So,
yay!
Yes, there you go.
Awesome. So where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on basically all the social media platforms that we know and love. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Spotify, because Spotify is actually a really good social media, and people, I think, don't treat Spotify like social media, but I do, so follow me on Spotify, and that's about it. You can also go to my website, masonembers.com, that's Mason, E-M-B-E-R-S.
Perfect.
And you can find everything there.
Awesome, and all of those tags will be down below, so we're excited.
Below.
Yay! Alright, well let us jump over to some covers.
Let's do it.
We'll be right back.
He said he wouldn't lose control, stranded out in the island of his own. He said he wouldn't go too far, worrying about the look of his car. She said she wouldn't fight a cause. They do them and I do me, it doesn't really have to be hard. So too bad, she doesn't really know. She doesn't have the map to a winding road. And I will follow the world until I want to die, and wait for Apollo, watch it unfurl, push forward and left behind, push forward and left. But they might make some type of income. Trapped in concrete, you might make a decent sum. But who said you have to be stuck? Staring out a window till the day's done. And who said you can't be happy? And who said you can't be wild and free? No. And who said you can't be happy? And who said you can't be wild and free? And I will follow the world want to die and wait for Apollo. Watch it unfurl, push forward and left behind. Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 6 of the Tiny House Sessions. It was great having Mason on the show with me, and I hope that you enjoyed his interview and also the original songs that he shared today. You can follow him on social media at Mason Embers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and his website, masonembers.com. All of his links will be down below. Please like, subscribe, follow, and share the Tiny House Sessions. You can find us at The Tiny House Sessions on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Until next time, we'll see you then. Bye!